topics I'm going to be talking about: education and work culture. I'm going to talk about education briefly, not too much, but we're going to focus mainly on work culture. So first things first, to get out of the way, a lot of Americans are now trending towards college is a scam. Me personally, I don't believe college is a scam. I feel like the mentality needs to change around college. College is not for everyone. It is not needed for everything that you do in life. This is a very true and valid fact. A lot of people are pointing this out. A lot of people are saying this. I have made a rant before. I made a video on useless college degrees, a history degree, an art degree, really anything that involves a skill you can build up without college is a useless degree. You know what I'm saying? You can't build up a doctorate. You can't be a surgeon without college unless you're doing like some weird digging up bodies, grave robbery type. Like, that's the only way. College is really the way to become a surgeon. Only way to become a doctor, engineer, accountant. These are like jobs that people look at and they say, where did you go? What college degree do you have? What is your knowledge about this job? That's what I'm saying. A lot of these jobs, even with the college degree, rely heavily on experience. But that degree is necessary for you to gain any experience. You know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22. They want you to have the experience. Jobs want you to have the experience, and they're like, the experience is basically the only thing they care about. But they want you to have a degree. The only way for you to get experience is to have the degree. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to do high school internships. You might be able to do some other internships, but 99% of the time, even the internships want you to be striving for the degree or the field that you're in college. So you might be able to get an internship without the degree, but at the same time, most internships want to see that you're in college, striving for the degree, you're passing your classes and all that good stuff. So that is the catch-22. They care about the experience more than the degree, but you need a degree to get the experience. That's how it is, you know? And it makes sense. No one wants to have an unqualified doctor experimenting because, I need the experience. Like, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you need the experience. I'm not going to be a guinea pig because, you need to practice to get into whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to be the guinea pig. No one wants to be the hamster. No one wants to be the lab rat, you know? So you need the experience. You need and that's what college is really for. So I feel like people, when they say college is a scam, it's really, I would say I partially agree. College does not need to be as expensive as it is. That's the scammy part about college. College does not need to, there are certain degrees where you do not need like this many credits, you know what I'm saying? Or this many things. I feel like colleges just pit certain amount of credits on fields and degrees just because they want to literally suck you dry. You know what I'm saying? They put the importance on certain colleges because they're basically sponsored. Like, I feel like I don't understand people's obsession with getting into an Ivy League school. You know what I'm saying? Or a job's obsession with getting into an Ivy League school. If you're a doctor that graduated from Columbia and you're a doctor that graduated from your damn community college, you're the same doctor. It doesn't matter. They're not giving you any other books. You know what I'm saying? You're reading the same shit. You're not reading some, at Columbia, we're going to give you the secret. We're going to give you the secret to cure cancer. But if you go to the community college, you're not going to get that. Like, bro, they're giving you the same lessons. Nothing changes. Only the price tag. You know what I'm saying? And they put this importance. It's like, it's literally brand recognition. It's literally brand management. And it means nothing in the space of really anything. Because a person that has more experience than you, like I said before, is going to beat you 99.9% of the time. You graduated from Columbia? That's cool. But Bob, that graduated from the community college, has 25 years of experience being in the same field that you're in. He's hired. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter. So I'm saying save your money. Don't be scammed by these brands trying to hype up their little thing because they want more money in their pocket. That's all you're doing. You're giving them more money in your pocket so they can brand you with their own logo, and then they can get free sponsorships off of your success. They don't even contribute to. You know what I'm saying? All they did was trick your dummy, trick your dumb self into sponsoring their school once you become successful. That's it. Harvard is notorious for this. Bro, Harvard literally says, oh, guess what? Mark Zuckerberg, he went to our school. Yeah, he dropped out. That doesn't really matter. That's not really an important part. But he went to our school. So if you go to our school, you're going to be like Mark Zuckerberg. What? Pay for a semester and then drop out when I figure out I don't even need college. I can just I can do what I want. And like, bro, it really upsets me. Two things. When people say college is a scam, because it's like, it's not really a scam if you're going to a degree that is profitable. I also like see the point where people are like, oh, bro, but like making excuses for these, like, literally companies. Basically, that's how you have to look at colleges. They're companies. They're nothing. They're not a resource to help you. You know what I'm saying? They're a thing you need to purchase. It's like a car. You know what I'm saying? Are you purchasing the Rolls Royce because you think the Rolls Royce is nice, or are you purchasing the Rolls Royce trying just to get to A to B? Because if you're just trying to get to A to B, you don't need the Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? You could get the Kia. You could get the Toyota. You don't need the Rolls Royce. I'm just trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter, like, what brand is going to hang over my wall that no one's really going to give a shit about, because people care mostly about experience, like I said before. Like, who cares? That's all it's doing. It's a bunch of companies saying that, oh, wear our brand and you're going to be great. And then once you achieve their greatness, it's not like Harvard after you graduate, Harvard is going to be like, helping you out and being like, going to different companies and being like, oh, bro, you gotta hire this guy. He went to our school. They're not doing none of that. They're not doing none of that. They're not helping you after college. They're going to be like, yo, you have a bunch of loans. You need to pay us back. That's all they're saying. That's all they're going to say. You know what I'm saying? So be smart. These are companies, bro. They're not the, you know what I'm saying? They're not here to help you. You need to look at them and see them as just a product. You know what I'm saying? Once you look at colleges as a product and you know what you want from the product, then you can, move forward with your life. Some people be like, oh, it's just better to have a degree than no degree. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's better to have no degree, no debt, than have a degree that you don't even use and then be 25, 50K in debt. You're paying $50K for a piece of paper that you don't use. Are you sick? Are you sick? What is that poor mindset that you have? You know what I'm saying? If you want, bro, I would sooner put 50K on a parlay than put 50K on a college degree that I don't use and I'm not planning to use. You know what I'm saying? I have no interest in using. Or, the arts is the dumbest shit you could go to college for. I want to go to college for theater. Don't go to college for theater. Go and take a local theater class. You know what I'm saying? They're out there. Take a local theater class. I want to go to college for art. Go to Walmart, buy a book, get a pen, go on YouTube and learn how to draw. That's it. I want to go to college to learn how to dance. Go on TikTok and dance. There is nothing that you need college for that involves the arts. They don't teach you shit. No one, Beyonce ain't going to look at you and be like, oh, you went to Harvard to learn how to twerk? Oh, man, you must be the best twerker in the world. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit about you going to Harvard to twerk, bro. Like, no one cares. Going to dance, going to any of the arts, don't go to college for. That is the dumbest shit you need to go to college for. Oh, the connections. You can go on the college campus for free. You know that, right? You can go on the college campus for free. You can network with people on a college campus. You could be near the college campus, not have to pay them anything, and still network with people and get to talk to people and know people. Because I'm going to guarantee you this, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. You're in a college, bro. You're in those classes. Most of those people are not trying to talk to you, bro. Most of those people are not going to go up to you. Some rich billionaire's kid is not going to go up to you and be like, here's all my money. Like, that's not happening to you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, rich billionaire kid. You saved me from poverty. That's not happening to you. There's no hero going to save you. You know what I'm saying? You got to save yourself. Sink or swim. You know what I'm saying? So go, if you want to network, if that's what you're trying to do, networking, go to college. You could go to a college campus for free. You could go to areas near profitable communities or jobs where you can network for free. You don't have to be enrolled into a college. 9 times out of 10, you could sneak into a damn class and they won't even notice. So why even, like, you know what I mean? All right, chat. That's my rant about college, bro. Go to college if you for certain that one, your job has a demand for it. Two, your job is profitable, and that's all you need to know. There's no third thing. Go to college if one, most importantly, your job is not a dying field. You know what I'm saying? Oh, isn't you I promise you, unless you're gonna be some NFL on an NFL contract, a job entry level is not gonna be paying you nearly enough for you to be like on some 3 months later my job got replaced with AI. You know what I'm saying? Two, that your job is profitable. You can see yourself, I can work this job, I can see some growth, I can build upon it, I can go from here to here to here, A to B to C, and I can see myself possibly even starting my own business. I can see myself growing within XYZ company. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that your job has potential for one, to stay around, two, for growth. You know what I'm saying? For you to make more money. Because that's all the job is. It's a place where you get to make money. That's how you have to treat it. Another thing is, American culture looks down upon trades. I know I was going to be off school, but I'm going to say this. The last thing I want to say, American culture looks down upon trade school so heavily, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. The two things they look down upon, community college, you're getting the same textbook as me, dummy. You know what I'm saying? You're getting the same textbook as me, fool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you paid $50K for the textbook I paid $50 for? You're so smart, big bro. Big bro, so smart. Big bro, so smart. He get to sponsor a school that he paid for. You're paying a sponsor. Are you sick? Are you sick? You know how ill-minded you have to be? It's like you are doing brand promotion that you had to pay for. Pepsi, I'm gonna sponsor you guys. First things first. Here's $50K. Can I wear your brand now? That's what you're doing when you go to college. Harvard, I'll give you $100,000 if I can wear your brand, so I can sponsor you. People, I promise you, no one looks at an Ivy League kid in the real world, where people actually, you know what I'm saying, outside of your delusional bubble. I know some Ivy League kids are going to be like, what? People do care. Maybe your mom and dad care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your mom and dad are going to care because they're going to be like, oh, my son's in the Ivy League. That's pretty cool. That's pretty great. Outside of your family, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? No one cares you went to Harvard. I went to the Harvard website and I bought the same sweater, buddy. I guess we both went to Harvard in some sense. But I want to say this. People look down upon community colleges because for some reason you don't pay as much, so it's not looked up as highly as paying for something more. This just goes into American consumerism and its stupidity. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to school wearing knockoff shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit that, because I didn't really see the sense. Like, I would see shit I want online. I'll just be like, okay, what's the thing that looks exactly like this, but is not going to be $5,000? You know what I'm saying? And I would buy that shit. And people were like, oh, you're wearing knockoffs. I'll be like, yeah, I'm wearing a knockoff. I mean, I'm not going to we're all in high school. Where do you think I'm getting $5,000 to pay the same Chinese kid that's making the knockoff is making your real shit? You know what I'm saying? Making the quote unquote real stuff. It's not, all this is, where you think your sweatshop that comes out, that makes your branded clothes is somehow, what? The children are a little older than my sweatshop? My kids are, or maybe my kids are too old and your kids are fresh and young. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the point is, bro, like, you need to not be locked into all this consumerism stuff, to not be locked into this American ideal of, oh, I need to be in the Ivy Leagues. I need to do this. And Americans are masochists, bro. They enjoy the struggle, bro. They enjoy, oh, you gotta like the struggle. You gotta enjoy the struggle. No, you don't. No, you don't. Let the struggle be a motivator for you to push yourself out of it. Don't enjoy the struggle. Don't enjoy being in misery. You know what I'm saying? Look at the struggle as I need to do all I can to leave this place so I can become comfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't quit, but use it as a motivation for yourself to elevate to a place where you can become a better person or more financially free or more spiritually enlightened or something of the sort where you could grow as a person. Don't be comfortable in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got out the mud. I don't care. I don't want to get shit out the mud. I want to get my shit handed to me. I want the silver spoon, bro. No one. I don't want to struggle for my shit. I don't want my kids to struggle for shit. I want. Oh, your kid's spoiled. Oh, so I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be spoiled. I want them to be treated. I want them to have a life where there's as least amount of conflict as possible. So when they have kids, they can come with the same mentality of, I need to get my kids even more comfortable. Because they're going to have their own struggles. Even if it's not my type of struggle, they're going to have their own type of struggles where they're like, I need to have my kid be better than me. You know what I'm saying? And that continues. That mentality continues. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there could be a person in the family that's like, like spoiled and thinks like they can just plunder the loot. You know what I'm saying? Plunder the bag. And those type of kids, you gotta prune sometimes you gotta prune the bush. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta cut a couple people off. But besides that, bro, they look down on trades and community colleges. I don't feel like trade school, they look down upon heavily. I feel like even more so than community college, because a trade school, at least community college has the word college in it. A trade school doesn't even have college in it. They don't have university in it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have academy in it. They look at a trade school as like some peasant stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I've seen so many people like people that were plumbers, electricians, HVAC. Dude, they retire better than the doctors, bro. They retire better than They retire better than people that got crazy, sophisticated ass college degrees because of the money moves they've been making, bro. People that worked on oil rigs are now living like damn the king of Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But it does, because everyone needs an electrician. Everyone needs a plumber. Everyone needs HVAC. Everyone needs these modern commodities. You know what I'm saying? And there's always a room for growth. It's a thing that's never going to go out of style. You know what I'm saying? We moved past the age of electricity. We only use our eyes and the sun and shit. Like, no, bro. It's only going to get more profitable as people start to modernize, as people start to go into this new wave of technology. It's only going to get better for you. You know what I'm saying? People are always going to want cool air. People are always going to want, especially during the 2020s. Think about it. All those people running up their electricity, all those people pumping up the AC, all those people using all the plumbing, scrambling for toilet paper. Dude, plumbers were probably salivating because they know people are going to clog their toilets. People are going to mess up their plumbing. And electricians, their eyes, they're probably licking their fingers knowing that people are going to be inside all day and they need electricians to come out and fix for them. HVAC, they probably were giddy in their chairs, jumping up for joy when they saw people pumping up their AC, knowing they're going to break some shit in their house that they can't fix, and they're going to charge a bag to fix it. Because it's either you're going to pay me, or you're going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? The suffering is immediate. You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy, bro. I feel like trade schools need to get more respect, way more respect. It's like talking shit on the people that make your food. It's like, do you know these people? You know these people can do all types of weird stuff to your food that you won't even know. You won't even know about. And you will never know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me. So, hey, man, I respect all trades. Honestly, if things don't work out, you might see your boy at your house fixing a couple pipes. Type shift.